Hello, Realtors. Welcome to the South Carolina Association of Realtors Weekly Report. This is episode number 286. I'm Byron King, your General Counsel, standing in for Nick Kermitis, our CEO. Today's April 17th, 2023, also known as Tax Day. Mike Christ, Executive Producers in the control room, and this is not legal advice. April is Fair Housing Month, so get your license plate, your American Dream home ownership license plate at your local SCDMV. Promoting the legal hotline, you can contact the legal hotline at 803-772-5206. Sorry, thanks, Mike. You want to start over? Keep going. All right, sorry. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong camera there. Sponsored by the homeownership, the American Dream license plate. Get those at your SCDMV. Legal hotline, you can contact us at 803-772-5206. You can contact Chris Owens is the operator and talk to me, Byron King, Austin Smallwood, and Tierra Pitts. Lindsay Pittman wanted to remind everyone license renewals is started. It'll be finishing up June 30th. If you have any questions about license renewal, make sure you're calling the state government, LLR, South Carolina Real Estate Commission at 803-896-4400. And good news this year, no fingerprintings required. So we won an award last year, the Sorello Award right here. We won it for our online Fair Housing Conference that's coming up April 19th, so that's getting close by. And you can register online, or if you need to get in touch with us, just drop an email to info@screaltors.org or call the hotline or go to our website and get registered for the online Fair Housing Conference on April 19th. Our book clubs started, so The Color of Law was the first book that they covered. The next book that's coming up is called The Book of Pride. And then for you law nerds out there, if you want to get a copy, LexisNexis has South Carolina Real Estate Law on that as well. And you can contact Tierra Pitts for any further information on the book club. Those are done online. You can read the books and meet up with other realtors that are reading the books in book club format. So you've got your Forewarn app. If you haven't signed up for Forewarn, this is part of your safety protocols. You can download the app. It's part of your member benefits. It's included in your dues, a $240 retail. And you can use that to always look up consumers, look up their names, phone numbers, emails. This can help as part of your safety procedures to give you a heads up if somebody's got a criminal record before you go out and show a vacant property alone with them. This is going to also help you with the vacant land sales, help you detect vacant land sale scams, detect the fake seller, and shut those down. And always use that uniformly with all consumers for fair housing reasons. When you use Forewarn, you run Forewarn on their names or the phone numbers of their emails. Other scams that we keep getting reports about, wire fraud, always use Form 610. This is the fake closing attorney. Make sure that you're using Form 610 to educate your clients. Do not wire money to anybody without verifying that number. For large wire frauds, you can even use wire fraud insurance, or you can use a test wire with a small amount of money. One thing that's come up on the hotline, legal hotline, you can get in touch with us. You can get one of these rubber gavels and contact the hotline, 803-712-3478 for the gavel. Broker succession. So if you don't have a plan, if something should happen to you as a broker in charge, make sure you get that lined up so that your business can continue. That can be working with another broker in charge that can help take over. License law does allow for a 6-month appointment of a temporary broker in charge. But that 6 months should be used to wind down the business or to get another broker in charge there. Don't just rely on LR renewing that, because we had a hotline call where LR said that they could not renew it beyond the 6-month period. The other thing that's been coming up on the hotline is our buyer agency agreement. SCR 130 has been updated. If you don't like the way 130 is written, please look at SCR 135. That's the exclusive agency, buyer agency agreement. Or even look at our transaction brokerage buyer side agreements. Those could be Form 136, 138, or 139. Or the parties and the brokers can have their lawyers work on an agreement that's suitable to all. You can find properties in MLS and then look for an appropriate amount of MLS co-op compensation, either to match your SCR 130 or use an SCR 120 compensation agreement to make sure that the compensation in the MLS is adequate. And if your buyer wants to put an offer on a for sale by owner or a property that's not in your MLS, you can also use SCR 120 compensation agreement. Get those SCR 120 compensation agreements agreed and signed prior to submitting the offer to stay legal and ethical. Mike, Chris wanted to remind everybody our SCR Legal Podcast, we've got the third one up. It was posted on April 14th. So SCR Legal Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. It's also on YouTube if you want to see our faces. And podcast 1, 2, and 3 are up. Podcast number 3 covered forms, issues like the SCR 130 I just talked about, fair housing, and the always popular Is It Legal game shows on that podcast as well. Just Faircloth wanted me to remind everybody in May that mid-year is coming. Those are the meetings in D.C., the legislative meetings. It should be a good meeting with our Congress and for our federal issues. Also in May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day, Nell Fulkins and her husband Carl Fulkins, an attorney and mediator, are doing some online mediator training if you're interested. If you're interested in becoming a mediator, the next mediator school, NER Mediation School, will occur September 6th, 7th, and 8th in Chicago. Sign up for that ASAP because those classes sell out. And again, call the hotline or info@screaltors.org for more information. Thanks for tuning in. Mike, thanks for keeping us on the air. Keep it safe, legal, professional, and profitable out there. Thank you.